Should deep dish pizza be classified as pizza?
That was deep dish pizza.
Wait, this feels so one-sided.
Wait, well,
I think that's the point.
debate?
No, debates are like... Okay, yeah, no.
I mean,
Well, the
test
thing
run
is-
was one-sided too.
That's true,
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
mean, a lot of the ones that we had on the trial run were all one-sided. It's kind of the point.
Oh,
It's
I know what deep
yeah.
dish.
Shit, we're kind of screwed.
The
if
thing
we pick
is,
the other
there's been
side.
so many debates on this topic where everyone has a side to this, and it's actually not that one-sided as you think.
I can argue it.
Okay, this is my first time even hearing this debate, so I'm actually very intrigued.
How did your deliberation go?
It went
It went good.
great. It went fantastic.
We spoke about so much good information.
Yep, so much good stuff we're gonna be doing. Yep. So much information was shared. It's all
Yep.
you guys stand no chance. So much information. So much, absolutely so much.
Are
I
you ready to
feel
get
like-
filled with facts and logic?
I feel like you're a bit over-exaggerating things, but
How do you know, huh? What do you think you know better than us? Really? How dare you? How dare you
Checkmate,
speak to me like
atheist.
that? How dare?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, a long-standing question has been whether or not deep dish pizza is a pizza. I and my compatriots would argue, yes, it is. There are several precedents that you can go at it, whether from a purity standpoint or from an anarchy standpoint. I have quotes that defend our point. What do you two got?
He does have quotes.
I will at least leave you with this one nugget. People can say that the essence of a pizza is the combination of meat, bread, sauce, and cheese. And a deep dish pizza is just all of that in extreme excess. Do you want to know what else is just a lot of bread, sauce, and cheese? Domino's pizza. And everyone here will say Domino's pizza is in fact pizza. And then from the other side of the spectrum, you can say that Domino's pizza isn't pizza either. And because you can obviously trace the pizza all the way back to the classic Neapolitan, which was
Hold it!
from
Whoa,
Naples
slow
and-
down. We're giving
From
them everything
Naples
so far. We don't want to
and-
give them everything. We don't want to give them anything. This is just our opening statement. Slow down a little bit.
I'm trying to actually not pad out.
Yeah, we're giving them a lot of what we have already. I think we should stop while we're ahead. Give the meat and cheese and give them meat and the cheese. We've given them the sauce. Give them the meat and the cheese. The next thing.
Team yes rests, Your Honor.
Our argument is simple. Is a burrito and a taco the same thing just because it has the same ingredients, potentially? I think most would argue no. I think while the ingredients are important, the same ingredients can make different types of food. And so while we're not saying deep dish pizza shouldn't be called a pizza, we're saying it shouldn't be classified as one. Just like how a Hot Pocket and a calzone are not classified as pizzas, despite having the same ingredients as them.
Also, the ratio of said ingredients are important. The ratio can drastically change how a dish tastes and how it's classified. You would not call a cake bread, even though they have very similar ingredients. One just has more sugar.
They measure those to an exact percentage, and if you don't meet the quota, you are not allowed to sell or market your product as bread if they have, I don't remember the exact percentage, but it is a very specific percentage of sugar. So that's why we're getting into these specifics, because they do matter. And right, just like how waffles and pancakes are also not the same thing, despite having the same ingredients, but the way they're made, the way they're presented matter a lot. When you order a pizza, if you do not specify that you want a deep dish pizza, there's a very good chance that you are not looking for a deep dish pizza. So why would we classify them as the same thing if they are not what you would expect when you order a pizza?
Ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, my competitors over here on the no side have mentioned that a burrito and a taco is not the same thing. Correct, they are not the same thing. But I have stands to say that it is not fair to compare the two. Hey, I heard that. Hey, I heard that. So a burrito and a taco are not the same thing. That is correct. Yes, you are factually correct on that stance. But it is not fair to lump the two in the same category because they are not the same. They, in fact, are very different because a normal pizza and a
Objection? What is the question here?
the question. It's not a question. It's a statement. It's a rebuttal. Anyways,
That was going nowhere.
Anyways, the reason why I'm saying this is because a pizza, like a let's say a New York sliced pizza and a deep dish pizza have these same ingredients, except one is just baked differently from the other. That is the difference between the two. It is not a matter of ingredients or things being different. Just that it's a matter of how it's made, like how it's baked, not the ingredients itself. That is what I was gonna say. Next person. That's CJ. You had something, didn't you?
Yeah, you kind of took my point.
Oh well, there. Cool.
It's fine. It's fine. I can still go from here. Kind of going off of what my partner said, we can kind of go back to like the original pizza. What was like the first pizza? Well, it's what we would now know as the Neapolitan. And the Neapolitan was very, very specific. It was a thin raised crust pizza with tomato sauce, mozzarella, a drizzle of olive oil, and a couple of basil leaves. If it was not exactly that, it was not pizza. And going from there, even like several like popular Italian styles of pizza do not count as pizza. And we can also kind of going away from there, just come back stateside. The New York slice. Everyone I know and everyone you know would argue that is pizza. Not if you go through that traditional definition. That is like the big sign, because it's all a matter of perspective. And to that end, we have a literal quote. This is from one Giuseppe Monco, globally renowned Italian pizzaiolo, literally man that just does pizza. Quote, "Each region's pizza is a reflection of its environment, ingredients, and culture. Just because the Chicago deep dish is vastly different from what I make doesn't mean it isn't pizza." End quote. I would say that's pretty fucking conclusive, right, guys? Like, if professional, like, people that do pizza and just pizza for a living say deep dish counts as pizza, I'd say it counts as pizza.
I concur.
Of course you concur. Alright, so you guys just agreed that tacos and burritos are two different things, correct?
Correct.
So could you explain to us the difference between a taco and a burrito?
Soft shell, hard shell. Tacos are typically hard shell. Burritos are typically soft shell.
So what about soft shell tacos?
It's called the key rule of food, ma'am.
Alright, so do you agree that they can have the same ingredients, correct?
No. Typically, burritos are mainly bean-based, and tacos are mainly beef-based.
But would they be able to share the same ingredients and still be a taco versus a burrito?
I do not think so, no.
No, you don't agree that they can have the same. So what ingredients are in a
I do
taco
agree.
that cannot be in a burrito?
Tacos, as I said, tacos are particularly
You said use the word
beef-based.
typically,
Burritos
right?
are
But tacos and burritos can both have beans and both have beef. It doesn't matter what.
I do not.
Right.
I do not agree.
You just said that they both can have the same.
I did not say that.
You said that they can both.
Objection, hearsay.
You said typically. You said typically.
Objection, get to the fucking point.
Yeah, get to the point.
Judge, are you just on that slide?
I mean,
Alright, but you
Okay.
agree that the difference mainly is the shell, right? One is
Correct.
hard shell, one is soft shell. And so what we're arguing here is that the crust is different. Because it is
Objection.
differently structurally.
what is your objection?
Objection. This is unrelated to the point that we made. Unrelated to any point.
No,
I
this is-
believe we did say that it's not the contents that matter. It's how it was made.
It is how it is made, right? And we're adding on to that, and we're saying that deep dish pizza is made differently than your regular pizza. And so we're arguing that the pizza
Overruled their objection.
overruled.
Their objection. You keep
Okay.
going.
Right, so you agree that it is not the ingredients that make a food what it is, but more so how it is made.
Correct.
Right, and a deep dish pizza is made differently than a typical pizza. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes.
So would that not be enough to qualify it as a different pizza? As not pizza? I'm saying that pizza is used more as like an honorary name. It is a reference to its ingredients rather than its classification.
I have a counterpoint, a counter question, I guess.
You can ask a question. Yeah, go ahead.
If it's not a pizza, then what else is it?
Some argue that it's more like a casserole, or it's like a lasagna with crust. We're not here to argue what it is. We're here to argue what it is not, and it is not a pizza.
Objection. Isn't that the whole? Isn't the whole point? We arguing if it is.
Well, yeah, we're not. We're arguing it is not a pizza. We're not arguing that it is something completely different. We're not standing here and saying it is a lasagna or it is casserole. We're just saying it is not a pizza.
When you say that a burrito is mostly bean-based and a taco is mostly beef-based, you are agreeing that proportions do matter in cooking.
I love Mushi. I love Mushi.
This is all you.
Wait. Objection. I did not.
I
say
love you, Mushi.
proportions
I love
matter.
Mushi.
I said what was in it does not matter.
You said primarily beef-based or primarily bean-based.
So that
exactly
is
what I said.
proportions. That is
not-
proportions.
not-
The amount to be in comparison to others matters.
That is not me agreeing that one they do. It's not me agreeing that.
You're agreeing that
proportions
what it
matter.
typically is based off of does matter.
Sorry, hold on. I'm
Which-
trying to rethink this in my head. I'm trying to think of how to respond to that. I'm trying to think
Alright,
how to respond to
In the
that.
meantime, can I ask you, do you agree that waffles and pancakes are classified as different things?
That's a whole nother debate that I actually feel strongly they are not.
They're not the same classification.
Yeah, I believe they're two different things.
Alright, and they have the same ingredients, correct?
No.
Or they can have the same
The-
ingredients.
No. A waffle batter and pancake batter are two completely different things.
But you could still make the same thing with them.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. That's not.
You
The
can.
batters,
You
the
you
batters
can.
You can, but it won't be. It will not look.
It will not be the same, but it will still be. If I put a pancake into a waffle machine and it looks like a waffle, will you not be able to classify it as a waffle? Like if someone just looks at it,
It's
are
not
they like,
gonna
oh,
say
is that a
waffle.
waffle? And if they eat it, are they not like, oh, this is a very shitty waffle, but it nonetheless is a waffle? It is
I
not.
do not agree.
What do you agree?
I do not agree. I do not agree that. What? How do I even respond to that? Like, what the fuck?
All right, can you?
How do I respond
Do you
to
have
that?
at least time to respond to Mushi's question then?
What was Mushi's question?
I even forgot, like,
The
this
proportions. The proportions.
is proportion.
No. The proportion. No.
So
I would
proportions
just
don't
say
matter when
proportions-
it comes to classification, or it does?
I would say, yeah. I would say proportions do kind of matter.
Do matter, right?
Well,
and so if a typical
no,
pizza and
I
a deep
take
dish pizza have different proportions and a different structural integrity,
I take
is that enough for it to be classified as two different things? Just like how waffles and pancakes are two different things. Just like how burritos and tacos are two different things, despite them they don't have the same ingredients, such as rice, beans, meat.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hope that me and my teammates have convinced you sufficiently that deep dish pizza is in fact pizza. We have given you arguments from both a purity standpoint and an anarchy standpoint. We also able to supply professional cooperation backing up our claims. And our opposition had somewhat less so. Wrong team says what? Damn.
Correct. Correct.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have stood before you today and we have presented all the arguments as to why deep dish pizza, while being called pizza, should not be classified as a pizza because it has a different structural integrity, and while the ingredients may be the same, that is not enough reason for it to be classified as a pizza. And our opponents here have also agreed that proportions do somewhat matter, and so we're also standing before you and saying that
Objection.
because-
I did not.
You did say
You
typically
don't have the
based.
right to speak right now.
Ash.
God damn it.
They did say that something that is typically based
Did not.
can change the what something is called. So that's another part of our argument. And so while we do believe that there are different like names that should be more fitting, or at least a deep dish pizza should be classified as, and so that ends our argument today.
All right, that ends that trial. My God, what's going on over there?
Let's not talk about it. I think I'm gonna not respond to that.